Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you what the differences are between a fixed width layout and a liquid layout. Alright. So here we have a web page, and let me show you, here's what it looks like. Alright, and what do we got here? We got a couple headers and some divs. And we're going to make a layout, a 3-column layout where the sides are 200 pixels wide and the center is 400 pixels wide. Alright, so right now these 3 divs have classes. 2 of them are called fixed side. The third one is called fixed center. So let's start off by floating them all. Actually, let's start off by giving them a border. So let's fix side and fix center. So let's give them a border. So there's their border. Okay. So you can see what the divs look like. Alright. Now let's give them some padding so that the text shows it better. Alright, so there's some padding on the inside. Alright. Now let's set their widths. Alright, so dot fix sign. Their width is going to be 200 pixels. Alright, so they're both 200 pixels wide. And we'll do fix center 400. Okay. So now they're all the right widths. Now we want to get them next to each other. Alright, so we're going to go up here to both of them, and we're going to use float left. And here we go. They are all next to each other. If it's small enough, then they get broken down under each other again, because they're rigid. They're all fixed width, 200, 400, and 200 again. So for them to be next to each other, this needs to be at least 800 pixels wide, 2 plus 4 plus 2. If it's not, then they move down below each other. Alright, so that's fixed width layout. You use pixels, the size doesn't change. You want to use it if you want something to be exactly the same size all the time. Alright, now let me get the liquid layout one ready. So I will go to liquid layout. There's liquid layout. And I will go to here. Okay. So now we have very similar page. Liquid layout. This time, instead of pixels, we use percents. So if it's a percent of if it's a percent of the web page, that means it's going to change when the size of the web page changes. The size of the browser device. Alright, so same thing. First, we'll give it a border. Liquid center. Liquid side. I think I missed a period. So border. 2 pixels side. Red. Yeah, let's use another green. Oh yeah, I forgot the brackets. Forgetting everything. Alright. And LIQ side, LIQ side. Oh, it's P there. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we have a border for all of them. We're going to give them padding. And so right now, they're all the same size. We're going to change their sizes. So dot LIQ center. We'll set the width to be 40%. Alright, so that's now 40% of the page. Okay. And then we're going to take the sides and make them 20% of the page. Alright, so you'll notice they get bigger if the page gets bigger. And they get smaller if the page gets smaller. And then we're going to float them. So they're all next to each other. Oops. Alright, so here. So they're always going to add up to be 80% of the size of the page for this layout. And they use percentages, so that's the difference between fixed and liquid.